Have you ever noticed how someone's eyes can reveal what their words might not? Today, we're exploring 10 subtle yet powerful eye signals that show she's interested in you. Once you learn to spot these, you'll never have to second-guess her feelings again. Let's dive in. 1. The double take. Imagine this. You're at a cafe scrolling through your phone and you catch her glancing at you. A moment later, she does it again. That second look, it's no coincidence. Women rarely give a second glance unless there's a reason. The double take is one of the most common ways women subtly show interest. The first glance might just be her scanning the room, but the second one, that's her checking you out. It's intentional and often paired with subtle gestures like adjusting her hair or straightening her posture. She's making sure she looks her best. Just in case you notice her noticing you, what should you do? Don't overthink it. If you catch her in a double take, smile or meet her gaze confidently. A natural response shows you've noticed her interest and are open to engaging. Trust me, that's exactly what she's hoping for. 2. Prolonged eye contact. Prolonged eye contact is a classic sign of attraction for a reason. It's direct, bold, and hard to ignore. If she locks eyes with you and holds that gaze a little longer than usual, she's sending a clear signal. It's her way of testing the waters and creating a connection without saying a word. Here's where many people falter. They look away too quickly, either out of nervousness or fear of being awkward. Don't do that. When she holds eye contact, meet her gaze with the same confidence. You don't need to stare, just let the moment linger naturally. Add a small smile or a subtle nod to show you've picked up on her signal. Prolonged eye contact isn't just a sign of interest. It is also a test of your confidence. Keep it playful and light, and you'll pass with flying colors. 3. The quick look away. Ever catch her looking at you, only for her to quickly glance away the moment your eyes meet? That's the quick look away, and it's more telling than you might think. Women often do this when they're interested, but feel shy or hesitant about making their feelings too obvious. The quick look away is her way of balancing curiosity with caution. She's intrigued, but doesn't want to come across as too forward. To decode this signal, watch what happens next. If she looks back again after a few moments, she's definitely interested. Your move? Respond with warmth. A small, confident smile or a playful wink can turn this into a light-hearted, memorable moment. She'll appreciate your ability to pick up on her cues and respond with charm. 4. The side glance. The side glance is the epitome of subtlety. Picture this. You're at a party, and she's talking to someone else, but her eyes keep darting in your direction. That's the side glance, and it's packed with meaning. This move allows her to gauge your attention without making her interest too obvious. She's curious about you but wants to keep things low-key. If you catch her glancing at you multiple times, don't ignore it. Give her a small nod or a subtle wave. It's a low-pressure way to acknowledge her interest while maintaining your confidence. The side glance is a playful invitation. Your response can set the tone for a more direct interaction. 5. Blinking more often. Here's a fascinating fact. When someone is nervous, excited, or experiencing heightened emotions, their blink rate naturally increases. So if you notice her blinking more often while looking at you or during a conversation, it's a strong sign she's feeling something. This isn't something most people are consciously aware of. It's a physiological response. Pair this with other cues like a lingering gaze or a playful smile, and you've got a clear indicator of interest. The best part? It's almost impossible to fake. If she's genuinely attracted to you, her body will naturally react, and you'll see the signs without her saying a word. 6. Dilated pupils. Let's get a little scientific. When someone is attracted or excited, their pupils naturally dilate. It's an involuntary response controlled by the nervous system, and it's one of the most authentic signs of interest. The tricky part? It's subtle. You're not going to see her pupils go from tiny to massive But if you notice her eyes look darker or softer when she's looking at you, that's a strong cue. Keep in mind that lighting plays a role too. Dim environments naturally cause pupils to dilate, so don't rely on this as your only indicator. But if you're in normal lighting and her pupils seem larger than usual, combine that with her body language. Is she leaning in, smiling? If yes, her eyes are giving her feelings away. 7. The lingering gaze. There's something undeniably magnetic about the lingering gaze. Imagine catching her looking at you, and instead of quickly looking away, she lets her eyes rest on you just a second or two longer than normal. That pause is her way of signaling, "I'm interested." The lingering gaze is a confidence boost, but it's also a test. She's gauging your reaction to see if you'll notice and respond. Your move? Don't overdo it. Hold her gaze for a moment, then offer a small, warm smile. This keeps the interaction light and inviting, leaving the door open for her to take the next step. 8. Eye flirting. Eye flirting is where things get playful. It's not just about looking, it's about adding personality to those looks. Think of things like a slow blink, a slight squint, or even a cheeky wink. These gestures might seem small, but they're loaded with intention. Women use eye flirting to create a sense of fun and intrigue. If she pairs it with a smile or a head tilt, she's definitely inviting interaction. To respond, mirror her playfulness. If she winks, raise an eyebrow back, or give her a light-hearted smirk. This builds a sense of connection without the pressure of a full-blown conversation. 9. The over-the-shoulder look. This move is bold yet casual. Imagine she's walking past you, and instead of continuing on her way, she throws a glance over her shoulder to look at you. That's not random. It's a calculated move to see if you're watching her. The over-the-shoulder look is especially common in public spaces like bars, events, or even at the gym. This isn't just casual observation, this is focus. Women don't usually spend time tracking someone unless they're genuinely interested. If you notice this happening repeatedly, it's your cue to approach her. Start with something simple like, "Hey, I noticed you noticing me, so what's your story?" It's confident, lighthearted, and creates an instant connection. Bonus tip: watch her reactions when you're talking. Pay attention to how her eyes move when you're speaking. If they dart between your eyes, lips, and hands, she's not just listening, she's captivated. This is one of the most intimate nonverbal signals of attraction, and it's often overlooked. Now that you know these 10 eye signals, you'll be able to spot them the next time you're out and about. Remember, women use these cues because they want you to notice, so keep your eyes open, literally, and you might just find yourself in an exciting new connection. If you've noticed these signs before or have your own stories to share, let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more insights like this. Until next time, keep observing, and we'll see you in the next video.